Ugh. I always feel like I'm taking a chance coming in here to fish. So creepy in the cavern. Hey, everybody, Mntdewmania here. Welcome back to Vox Populi. I'm here, as you can tell, I'm in the cavern. This is where the bosses spawn over in that big arena over there. I always feel like it's creepy and I'm taking a chance somehow when I come in here, even when there's not a boss. And if that doesn't give you a hint about what today's little rant is about, I don't know what will. C is for chance, as in taking one. Okay? And the handy dandy dictionary actually had several definitions of chance. I chose number 6, which was a risk or hazard. And that's what I'm talking about. Taking a chance on something. We probably do it every day. We take a chance somehow. Um, we decide to go left instead of right. We decide to go up instead of down. We decide to talk to somebody or not to talk to somebody. All of these things, every decision we make, has some kind of impact on our life. Now, Demi Moore said, the thing is that most people are afraid to step out, to take a chance beyond their established identity. And I think I sort of kind of agree with that. Most people are just average, everyday people. You know? That's just most of us. We have average lives. Nothing exciting ever happens. Something every now and then. But for the most part, I mean, we grow up, we go to school, we go to middle school, we go to high school. There might be a little bit of drama here and there. There's probably undoubtedly some good highs and some sad lows, and that's life. And then you get out of high school and you go to college, or you go in the military, or you go straight into work, or you get married, or whatever you do, and you just go about your day and your life. And you never really take a risk or a chance. Not in the sense that I'm talking about. Because really about what Demi Moore said. I mean, we get this identity, we create this identity for ourselves. We mold it and, groom it. And once we get happy with it, it's comfortable and we don't want to go beyond it or change it or risk, taking a chance on anything that might hurt it. Because the unknown is scary and dangerous and it could be potentially bad. It might be good, but there comes the risk of taking a chance. Well, no, it's scary. I don't want to. And I think a lot of us feel that way. Why risk taking a chance when everything's okay? You know, um, got a good job, got food, kids are healthy. Why do I want to take a chance changing something or trying something different if what I have right now is working? You know, I don't want to risk ruining that. Um, got a job, money's coming in, bills are getting paid, we got food on the table. I mean, nobody's sick. Why do I want to take a chance? It's working okay. you know? Donna Lynn Champlin said, it's so much worse to live in regret in your 40s than it is to take a chance in your late 20s. Now, when you're young, I know a lot of my audience is, things seem bigger than what they are sometimes, you know? But I think you're more willing to take a chance when you're younger. When you get older and you have a family of your own, that family takes it becomes the center of your universe, you know, and you're going to do whatever it takes to protect it, you know. So you're not going to be willing to take as many risks, um, for the simple fact that, you know, there's now you're protecting that family core, you know. If it was just you, things might be different. You might be willing to take chances. But if you have a family and you're responsible for them, you're not going to be so willing. Okay. Um, my daddy always said, if you don't take a chance, you don't stand a chance. That was one of his favorite things to say. And you know, like I said, it's easy to think that way when you're young. You know, you got your whole life in front of you. Sure, why not take some chances? Why not take a chance on going to some other state or country to get this job? You know, you wouldn't have thought about that. You probably wouldn't think about doing it if you got older and were married and had kids and stuff. But, you know, if you're younger, you think, okay, why not take a chance on this? Sounds exciting. Go to a new place, do a new thing. You know, sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's go. The thing, I guess, is, you know, if you don't take a chance, you're not going to know. And there are other reasons that people don't want to take a chance, and I am a perfect living example of that. You don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to fail. Um, and that is one of my biggest regrets. Now, later, like Demi Moore said, I wish I had done it when I had the chance. I wish I'd taken a chance, and that is with my writing. I've never really been good at drawing or music or anything like that. That is not my thing. But I can tell a good story, and I can come up with them just out of nothing. I've always been able to do it. I don't really have to think about it. I don't have to work at it. I just have a very vivid imagination. And the problem is, I labor a lot getting it from my head to the paper. I think a lot of writers do. Uh, you know, and you can see it so clearly, and then you work so hard to get it down on paper, and it's still a pretty decent story. And you think to yourself, I read books that my story is just as good as that. Why can't I get published? There comes taking the chance. And I think if you, especially an artist, especially writers, most especially writers, they are very protective and jealous of their work. They do not like to share it. This is their creation, it is their world. Um, and you don't want anybody else to come up and say, well, yeah, so what? I mean, it's not all that great. No, it sucks. I don't like it. You can't take the somebody judging you. You don't want to take a chance on anybody judging you. So it's and in the end, that that's the only regret you're going to have is the chance you didn't take. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's easy to, and it is. I mean, I'm just as guilty as anybody that's ever not taken one. It's easy to say, well, take a chance, do it. I mean, you know what? What's the worst they can say? No, no, that's not what we're looking for. Not interested in your story. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad story. That's not what they're looking for. But we take things personally, don't we? Um, no, I'm crushed. My story was horrible. They didn't like it, and I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible writer, you know. And I'm not. I'll never take a chance again. Well, that happened to me um, way back when I started writing. Uh, Maybe the first after I got married, the first time I turned something in 20s maybe, and they never said that my story was bad. All they said was it wasn't what they were looking for. Well, of course, being young and naive and stupid, I took that as just the most crushing blow to, my creativity, that has ever been swung at somebody. And I mean, I was devastated. And I mean, I literally took it to heart that I was a horrible writer. And I vowed right then I would never share any of my stories again online or to a publisher. And then there wasn't any online. But then that did open up. And and then I got to thinking, well, more and more people were, getting into self publishing. That became a thing. I watched that grow from, out of nowhere into now it's a huge, big thing. And I still wouldn't do it because I did not want to take a chance on being told that my writing and my ideas and my stories and my creations were nothing, And that is something that I have always regretted. So take it from somebody who knows. Um, it's you've got to take every chance you get in life. Because I'm telling you, first of all, some things only happen once. There is going to come a time when a chance is going to come up in your life for you to take, and I promise you, it will be a one-time thing. It's not going to be well. You can think about this later. This opportunity will be here again and again and again. Sometimes that's not true. Sometimes this thing that whatever it is, this job or this school or this trip or whatever it is, this adventure, you're going to get one chance to do it. And sometimes you just got to take the plunge and say you're going to do it. Yeah, it's going to be scary. You're going to swallow a couple times and go, oh man, I don't know. Should I do this? Should I try this? Should I what? And it's you've got to. Sometimes you just got to swallow the fear and do it. And it is. It's a scary thing to even think about. And as you get older, it's going to get harder to take a chance on stuff. It is going to get harder and harder and harder to buck up the courage. Because once you get married, have kids, like I said, you will not want to take a chance. You will want to do what is steady and easy. Well, not so much easy, but just steady and it's secure. I know I have this job, and it's not the best job in the world. It's not the most exciting job in the world, but it pays the bills and it keeps my kids fed, and that's okay. That's all I need. And you're gonna miss out on, while like I said, it could be one chance in a lifetime to do this exciting thing, and don't look back when you're in your 50s and 60s. And we've talked about this before, and go, I wish I had have, or I wish I should have, or I should have went left instead of right. It can really, it can start weighing heavy on you when you get older. Don't look back with regret. If a chance comes to do something, to try something, take it. Take the chance. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work out. At least you know. At least you won't be sitting somewhere, 50 years from now going, oh man, what would have happened if I had said yes instead of no? What would have happened if I had went left instead of right? Just taking that one chance, One last quote to leave you with. Every new day is another chance to change your life. Every morning that you wake up, it's new game. It's game on. Okay? Yesterday doesn't matter anymore. It's over. It's done. There's nothing you can do to change it. There's no way to rewind it. It's done. So, every mistake that got made, learn from it. Toss it aside. Don't bring it with you. Okay? Tomorrow's not here yet. You don't know if there'll be a tomorrow. You have right now. Okay? So, when you wake up in the morning, you say to yourself, today is another chance for me to change my life. How am I going to do that? What do I want my life to be? And what chances can I take now that can get me there? Okay? So think about that. And let me know down in the comments, have you ever taken or not taken a chance, and like a big one, and how did it work out? Did you regret it? Did it change your life? Or did you not try at all and didn't take the chance, and now you're looking back and wish you had? Alright, so this is Mntdewmania. C is for chance, and I am telling you, sometimes you just gotta take one. And I'll let you know just a little bit of secret. I did. I submitted one of my stories, and it said it'd take about 12 weeks to hear back. And it's been 3 or 4, about 4 weeks maybe. So I got a little bit more longer to go, and I will let you know what happened with the chance I took, alright? Alright, so I'll catch you guys next time. This is Redneck Rants. Next week will be letter D, and I will catch you all then. Until then, I'm so out of here. Later, guys.